It's been more than 2 weeks since a cyber attack hit the Toronto Public Library, and many services are still unavailable. Our Faiza Amin is tracking developments. Faiza, we're looking for the latest. I understand that there's a board meeting tonight.
Yeah, Melissa, the Toronto Public Library Board is set to meet tonight. They say they're going to be holding closed discussions involving, quote, the security of the property as some services, including printing as well as computer usage, are still on pause. It's been more than 2 weeks ago since the Toronto Public Library revealed that there was some sort of cybersecurity incident, and then days later it did confirm that it was the victim of a ransomware attack. So there are over 100 branches here in the city of Toronto where the public is given access to a number of services and supports that many people do depend on. As I mentioned, things like using the computer, printing, digital resources, and some of these, as a result of this ransomware attack, are currently on pause. The other big question that has been raised is what impact is there on public library users? So TPL confirming on Friday that sensitive data may have been exposed, but the extent of how this exposure and the impact to individuals, that is still unknown. That will be part of the investigation that is still underway. We have been speaking with a cybersecurity expert. His advice to members is to just remain vigilant of personal data. Keep an eye out on any strange activity on your accounts, whether that be bank accounts as well as social media accounts, and change your passwords if possible. Here's more from Mick B.
Private organizations have an enormous budget for security and IT infrastructure. A public domain such as a library has very little resources. So with that, it ends up becoming a low-hanging fruit. So attackers are able to break in. The other thing is that, and I won't speak to Toronto Public Library as such, but organizations that offer local machines in multiple locations, such as printers, desktops, etc., they're also available to some form of susceptible attack as well.
So the library says that this investigation will take quite some time. They also add that they're working to establish some sort of timeline on when services will be restored. These are services that have been impacted that right now individuals cannot use. Melissa, I was actually inside this library just moments ago, and you could see that the computers have been blocked off currently. They're not able to be used currently right now. So as I mentioned, that there is a meeting that's happening tonight. This is a closed meeting by the Toronto Public Library Board. Back to you.
And you know, an important reminder there too, Faiza, it's not just books. All sorts of services are offered by the library, especially for vulnerable communities. Faiza Amin bringing us up to date outside one of the affected libraries in Toronto. Thanks for that, Faiza.